Hi everybody, it's Jill Blanchette with Green Thumb Stampers. Today I'm here to show you guys one of the cards that I made for my Heron Habitat class, and it probably could use a little explanation for anybody that was going to be making that at home. And so today I'm going to show you how I made the beach scene for the card, this card, using reinkers and baby wipes. So hang on. The purpose of today's video is to show you how I created this background for this card from the monthly Heron Habitat class that we will be doing in a couple weeks. So I'm going to show you, in case you're watching or didn't come to class and you're watching the video to see how to do it. I will show you how I created that. We're starting on glossy paper. It takes a while to dry, so I was having trouble getting my seagrass and stuff to be dry after I did the background, so I decided to stamp them and emboss them with clear embossing powder. So it stays wet long enough that this is soft suede, and this is just the Memento Tuxedo Black, and stamp it and have plenty of time to stamp all of them and then get to the powder and heat it. So that's where this one starts. And then you want to take yourself a piece of just cardstock. You can, I cut this one with just a small curvature in it that I want for my shoreline. So I'm going to start by doing this one first. And you need a baby wipe. Then you're going to fold it up, fold it over, and then you're going to put your re-inker along the edge. So I've got crumb cake, and I put it along the edge, and then you're just going to drag it along the cardstock. The more you wipe, the more wipey look it's going to be. So I'm not going to do too much because you will wipe off when you get to the next step to do the water, you will end up wiping off some of the wave, the dimension, I'll call it. So just be careful. Give that a second to dry. And then we're going to move up to the top. As you can see, I've been goofing around with this for a while today, so just be careful that you don't touch and then end up getting your ink onto the white part that you don't want any ink on. So we are going to do the same thing. I'm going to turn it sideways. We're going to do the same thing along the top. I don't want a straight line per se, but I don't want a big line, so I'm going to leave this curved line for my skyline, but I'm also going to tear for some waves. So now I'm going to ink up my piece of baby wipe with balmy blue. And you may need to ink more than once. And I'm going to put this up along my skyline. And I'm just going to drag it across. And then I'm going to come in with this wavy one, I'm going to call it. And I'm going to keep dragging my baby wipe across there. And I'm going to move it. And then be careful because you're going to start to get the blue on the back, and that will show up in spots you don't want it. And then I'm going to move it again. And get some more ink. And then I'm just, like I said, I'm just sort of moving this around. Kind of like we're making clouds in a way. When we do clouds, we kind of do it like this. And then I'm going to just lift it away and then start dragging and filling in, because that's had sort of a little second to dry. I'm going to wipe off my surface here, so like I say, you don't want to end up touching it in. And you don't want to, again, drag too much or you're going to lose these lines. So I'm probably going to leave it alone. But you know me, and I can't leave it alone. And I don't think I can get another one up here. So maybe don't do the skyline one because you lost your opportunity. Just start with the wavy one, I guess, because you'll lose the opportunity. So I was able to go back and put a little bit in there, but now just leave it. Now you just got to leave it sit until it can have a little bit of time to dry. And then you can layer it onto your card. I added the seashells and a bird down there from the Heron set, but that was how we created the, I'll call it the beach scene with the reinkers and baby wipes. And as you can tell by my hands, it did take me a few tries to figure it out, to be able to explain it to everybody. And so hopefully if you give it a try, it is a success. So until next time, enjoy your weekend and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.